All right, here we go today with Mr. Bleu Mogul himself.
For sure.
Blue, glad to have you
here. For sure, appreciate it, man.
For the people that don't really know you, can you get a little background about who you are and where you from? Things like that, how you grew up?
Yeah, for sure. Well, everybody who know me, they really know my real name. I ain't gonna put that out there. You can look that up if you want to. But most people call me Blue. So I go by Blue. That's basically that stem from my clothing brand I got, BleuMogul. So I kind of took that name and ran with it.
Okay, yeah, I see that you've been in the fashion industry for a bit now. So what's kind of popping on with you nowadays in the fashion biz?
Well, now I still got the Bleu Mogul clothing brand. I'm really working on branching it out to reaching the masses. So I'm kind of babying it right now. I ain't just putting it out there like I really want to, because when I really put it out there, I want to get big. But in the meantime, me and my partner, we opened up a store in Mississippi, at Metro Center Mall, in a store called Flagship Official, and they got all my brands up in there. So if y'all want to go check it out.
That's in Jackson?
That's in Jackson, for sure. That's in Jackson.
Okay. So before you moved out here in Arizona, how'd you get your start? Like, what got you into fashion?
Well, it just came from really, I was growing up, in Jackson, man, it's a rough city, you know what I mean? There ain't really a whole lot of opportunity. It ain't a whole lot to do down there, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, either you gonna be in the streets, or you gonna really make something out of it, you know what I'm saying? You gonna go hard doing it, because there really ain't no avenues. Most people know only two big jobs down there is like the Nissan plant and the Comcast, and they gonna have so many people. You know what I mean? So you ain't really falling up in that category with them 500 people. Everybody else left out, really, for the most part, unless you got like a professional degree. So I already knew at a young age, I was like, well, I got to do something. So I was going to do the college route. But then I went to through high school and, dibbled and dabbled and did my thing, and kind of went away from like the college route. So when I did that, I graduated high school, but I ain't graduated college. I did like about 3-4 years up there, but then situation happened and I wasn't up there no more. So started working at like the Nissan plant, like I was just saying. And then working at the Nissan plant, I had a partner, my partner Mojo, shout out to Mojo. I was up there one day and bro was like, hey man, look, I got these glasses, I've been pumping on the street, you know what I mean? We always been trying to get out the hood anyway, you know what I'm saying? Because it ain't really, like I said, it ain't no...
So you kind of found like a legitimate hustle.
For sure.
Get you from out the streets.
For sure.
That's good. So what separates you from doing the same thing? Well, what separates your brand from those that are out there now or those that are coming up?
Well, again, it was all organic. You know what I'm saying? Like it was strictly organic. Like I said, my partner, he put me on to the shades, and boom, I went there and started pumping the shade. I was like, all right, well, if they catching the feedback from this like this, I kind of catch the wave on something I want to do. I can pump my own avenue. So then I just started I got with my partner Chris, and I ain't really know nothing about making no clothes or doing none of all that like that. So I was like, do what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna bring bro in, because I got a proposition for opening up a store. Somebody came in with a proposition to open up a store. I was all the way with it, tired of working. I wanted to work for myself, so I was like, all right, boom, let's go ahead and get this store started, get this brand started. So, like I said, the difference between me and a lot of people was like, it wasn't really nothing that I forced to happen. You know what I'm saying? It kind of just happened. You know what I mean? When it happened, I just took advantage of the situation. So my brand, it stands for what I'll amount it to. It stands for Bleu Mogul. Black Leaders Enterprise under the mindset of giving ultimate loyalty. So basically, me just starting up my own brand, which is something I want to do anyway, be a business person, and bringing my people together to like really make some real money the legit way. And then on top of that, to have everybody included in the brand, meaning like it was a couple brands in Jackson, but the ones in Jackson, you know what I mean, they were doing their thing, but ain't nobody really just came together like no real scene, like no real fashion scene. Everybody doing their own thing. So my thing was, when I came up, my thing was all about unity. You feel me? So again, you know, Black leaders enterprise on the mindset of giving ultimate loyalty. We enterprising and we working together. Ain't no hate in it. It ain't none of that talking behind nobody's back. Ain't none of that cutting corners. Ain't none of that pinching out the top. Everybody getting equal parts, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna have to put it together, you know, me and the team put it together. So when it do get out there, it ain't gonna just put Bleu Mogul on the map. It's gonna put Jackson on the map, Mississippi on the map, which is the bigger picture, you know what I'm saying?
So what was it like in Jackson when you first started up, and like you said, you were getting the fashion scene going in Jackson? What was the response of the people around Jackson at that time?
Man, when I ain't gonna lie, when it first jumped off, man, it took out like wildfire. You know what I'm saying? And anybody from Jackson can tell you that, man. Ain't nobody had no fashion store or no fashion brand, they own brand with no store inside the mall. Ain't nobody ever did that till I did that, man. Nobody. You know, as I was a younger dude, nobody did it. You feel me? So it was like I kind of set the stage. You know, don't get me wrong, I ain't taking away from nobody who was already doing their thing, who before me and woo de woo, because I linked up with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? One in particular, you know what I'm saying, it really helped me kind of finesse the way I need to do things. He helped me out with a lot of stuff I had to do. You know what I'm saying? But again, when I came along, people was just on the cool. They were doing stuff out their house. You know what I'm saying? They were doing stuff out their trunk. Everybody was really, you know what I'm saying, like trapping clothes. They weren't really like trying to put it out there on mainstream, do a real business with it, put it out there where people could see like, okay, for sure, these boys legit, they serious about what they got going on. Let's do that. So when I came along, they'll tell you, man, they want to know, even in the club, man, just like the city, wasn't nobody doing no parties at the club, no fashion parties, no, if you buy this shirt, you get $5 off the door. You know what I'm saying? Just really supporting the brands in the city. It wasn't no brand support. It wasn't really like no support for no brands. And really till my brand came out, and them facts.
So you would say in Jackson, besides, I guess you would say the corporate chains, you were the first small enterprise brand that opened up your own boutique or store to display more of your pieces, I guess you would say.
I ain't gonna say that on the commercial side, again, I was the first like just brand to do it like that. But there was a couple of people that opened up stores. They were mostly females. There wasn't no guys to open up no store. But even with the female side, it was boutiques. They selling like little dresses, some of the club wear, you know, little heels and whatnot, woo-de-woo, something you just, you know what I'm saying, getting, I ain't knocking they hustle, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the women, because hey, y'all doing the strong way. But they had already been doing that, you know what I'm saying? They had the store, but when nobody, like on the brand side, making their own brand organically from scratch, putting it together, getting a store, selling out the store the legit way, that wasn't happening. When nobody doing that. If I was one of the first to do it like that, I was the first one to do it like that.
So since you started up, what would you say has been the most successful part of your business adventure?
The most successful part of my business adventure had to be when I was able to like branch out and help other people. You know what I'm saying? They had to be like really, because the money don't mean, 'cause like I said, man, we had been, you know, out there just, you know what I'm saying, getting it working and all this whatnot. So the money wasn't really, it wasn't never no issue. But the most successful part was helping my people, helping my partner, you know, because I took this, and like I said, it was always about getting out the streets and wasn't never about staying in the streets, you know. So a lot of my partners, I showed them how to, hey man, look, this what you need to do to make your brand. Look, this how you work the computer, this how you do this how you do that, woo de woo. And one of my partners in particular, like I said, we opened up another store, my second store. We opened up that store together. You know what I mean? And that was just basically purely off of me showing them, hey, how to do this, woo. And they like, all right, man, they took to it. I'm like, yeah, bro, it's a different way. Let's do it this way. You know what I mean? So they had to be the most successful part, just seeing what I was able to start and baby and build from scratch and to see it help other people, you know what I'm saying? Help bring them a different way of life, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you giving back to the community at the same time.
For sure. For sure.
You're uplifting them, but also giving back to those in need.
For sure.
That's good. We need a lot of people like that. So, what's going on for Bleu Mogul right now? What can we be expecting from Bleu Mogul?
Right now, again, I just said we just opened. Me and my homeboy Chris, shout out to Flagship Officials. You know what I'm saying? Official store, Metro Center Mall, Monday through Friday, 11 to 7. Saturday, 11 to 7 may vary. You know, Saturday be, you know, it might be 6. But right now, we got that store right there. So we got the store open. Second move I got going on is I got the podcast going on. So I got the Bleu Mogul podcast called After Blue. Y'all check it out, subscribe. You know what I mean? It's gonna have. I'ma just feasibly bi-weekly videos. You know what I'm saying? But I want to drop them weekly. We're gonna see how they go. But I got that coming out. A lot of good positive information. Again, like I said, this is a self part of my business. We're helping people out, so I'm gonna show people how to do certain things, the right way to do certain avenues. You know what I'm saying? The right way to just take what you're passionate about and turn it into income. And thirdly, I got something else I'm working on too with Bleu Mogul, but we ain't gonna speak on it right now because it's in the works though. Well, it's coming soon. When it get to that point, we're gonna let you know.
Well, what would you tell people that are trying to get in business for themselves or trying to get into their own clothing brand? What would you tell them to be most successful at what they're doing?
I tell them my number one business principle, you know what I'm saying, and there's consistency. You gotta be consistent. It don't matter if you ain't making no money out for it at first, you know what I'm saying? As long as you putting it out there and people seeing it, it's gonna catch, man. The money gonna come. You feel what I'm saying? The money gonna come. So that you ain't got to worry about the money. A lot of people be worried about, oh, well, this and such and such and such. I stopped doing everything I had to do this. You feel what I'm saying? So if you passionate enough about it and you consistent enough about it, it's gonna work. Just don't give up. You know what I'm saying? So just stay consistent. You gotta be consistent.
See, it is key. All right. You have any intentions on going back to Mississippi at all, or where you end up figuring Bleu Mogul's gonna be in the long term?
Yeah, for sure. I'm definitely gonna go back to Mississippi. That's kind of getting ahead of me now. That's kind of like the third thing I was telling you about. But I got a plan, you know what I'm saying, in the mix for Mississippi, for Jackson in particular. You know what I mean? But it's gonna take some time to get it to what I want it to be. But Bleu Mogul's gonna be strong in the meantime. We got that store pumping again. Check it out, Metro Center, and we're gonna make the brand global. So that's where we're going.
That's what's up. Well, Bleu, thank you for coming out and letting us talk to you and answering a few questions for us. We appreciate it. You heard the man, Bleu Mogul out there, Jackson, Mississippi. Check it out.
For sure.